We are in the Ansche Chesed Sanctuary, where we usually have our Tekes Aliyah each year. So everyone, blow some big kisses to the sanctuary, especially to those menorahs. And now I'll stop sharing that so we can all see each other a little bit better. So, Natasha, are you here with us?
Yes, I am.
All right, Cantor Natasha is here. She's gonna play a song to get us all ready for this exciting Tekes Aliyah celebration. Thank you, Natasha, for that joyous music to help us get in the mood for this celebration, for this Tekes Aliyah, this moving up celebration. First of all, raise your hand if this is your first ever Ansche Chesed Tekes Aliyah celebration. Raise your hand if it's your first one. All right, we got a whole bunch of first timers here. I see Mika, it's her first time, right? All right, raise your hand if this is your, let's say, your second Tekes Aliyah. If this is your second Tekes Aliyah you've ever been to. All right, great. Lori, I see this is your second. And Stav, amazing. How about if it's your third Tekes Aliyah? Raise your hand if it's your third one. Ari, is that true? Maybe. That could be true. All right, I see some, it's your third. And how about if it's your fourth? I know for some of our Kita Bet students who've been here since Gan, now Hannah's sitting next to me, it's her fourth. And I know there's some others, probably Ruby Wolf, I bet it's your fourth, right? And some others. And then I always like to see it's like number 700 million. Julia Cantor, any idea how many Tekes Aliyahs you've been to?
Probably a good like 6, 7, 8 around that range.
6, 7, 8. All right. How about Danielle? Another one of our madrichim, our teen madrichim. How many Tekes Aliyahs have you been to?
I think this is my 9th or 10th.
9th or 10th. Nice. Rabbi Kalmanovsky, you have a count?
At least 15.
At least 15. Man, you think you'd be ready to be done with Hebrew school? I don't know.
There's so much to learn. You can never stop learning in Hebrew school.
Never stop learning in Hebrew school. All right. Natasha, I bet you've been to a lot too. I bet you've been to a lot as well. It's only my 6th, so Julia and Danielle are still ahead of me. I still have to catch up to them. So let's just do a quick check-in to see which classes are here. So when I say your name, when I say your class name, I want you to say out loud. If you want to unmute, you can, or just say it to yourself. I want to hear you say, what? Hineni. All right? So, Nitzanim, are you here? Hineni. All right. Kita-gan, you're up next. Kita-gan, are you here? Hineni. All right, Kita-gan, raise the roof. And Kita Aleph, are you here? Amazing. And last but not least, the biggest kids, the ones who are moving up this year from Wednesdays to Tuesdays and Thursdays. Kita Bet, are you here? Nice. That was really awesome. Great. All right, go back and mute yourselves. We're going to do a little bit of tefillah. The kids all get to join in tefillah most weeks, but the parents don't always get to. So the parents are going to join us for a little bit of tefillot. We're going to do 2 tefillot today. We're going to start with matovu. So if you're in a space with some other people, maybe some family members, maybe some friends, maybe some stuffed animals. Oh, I see the shoal wolves are already going. Amazing. So make your own little family home tent. Oh, I see Orly and Amy making an awesome tent. Leo and Caleb, show us your tents. Let's see what you got. All right. Fabulous. Let me see your tents for matovu. Hannah, you're going to have to help me out. Here we go. Matovu ohalecha Yaakov mishkenotecha Yisrael. One more time. Matovu ohalecha Yaakov mishkenotecha Yisrael. Beautiful. So we always, we talk about when we sing Matovu about how beautiful our prayer spaces are. And this is reminding us right now that our Mishkan, our place of prayer, right now in this moment is in our home with our beautiful families, with our beautiful people who we're with, and we can bring that with us wherever we go. Just like the Israelites when they wandered around the desert and they brought their Mishkan with them, they brought their tents with them, so too with us. The next tefillah we're going to do is a Hebrew school favorite. Last week we took a poll. We took a poll in Hebrew school to see what tefillah was everyone's favorite, and there were a few options. You know, there are a few things that people liked, but the number one choice, the most liked, was what? Somebody unmute and tell me. Could be a kid or a teacher. What was the number one choice? Jody's saying it. Jody's mouthing it. It was Bye Bye Yuckies, right? So we've got no choice. We've got no choice but to sing Bye Bye Yuckies one last time for this Hebrew school year, 5780. Everyone, let me see you make a beat on your laps, wherever you are. You can do it on your shoulders if you want. Just get a beat so we can see a little better. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. El na refana la, la 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 refana la. El na refana la, la 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 again. El na refana la, la 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 refana la. El na refana la, la 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 la. So put the yuckies in a blanket and roll it up tight. Put the blanket in a rocket and send it out of sight. 2, 3, 4. Bye-bye, yuckies, go away. Don't come back any other day. Bye-bye, yuckies, go away. Don't come back any other day. And if they come back, we'll send them away again. All right, we have one special guest before we get to the class, presentations. And it is a special guest who lives in a bag. You all know who he is. So unmute yourselves and let me hear you all welcome our good friend, He's here for Tekes Wednesday, wearing his Ansche Chesed Loves Me shirt. And Shlepi, as you know, always brings special things for all the holidays. So for today's holiday, he brought four special things. And you guys can guess what you think Shlepi might have brought for the last day of Hebrew school as we let everyone go up one grade. Can anyone guess? Does anyone want to unmute and guess what Shlepi might have brought today for Hebrew school for the last day?
No.
No? You don't have any guesses? Stop. Did you have a guess?
Yes, a yarmulke.
A yarmulke. Shlepi does have a yarmulke, though that is not, that's like an everyday thing. It's like sometimes he forgets it in his bag. He does have his yarmulke. There we go. It just falls off a lot. He has so much hair. He didn't get his Lag BaOmer haircut, so there we go. All right, he does have a yarmulke, but that's not one of the four things. Maybe I should just tell you. These are hard. I don't know if anyone can get it. I'm going to tell you.
I have a guess.
Yes, what do you think?
I'm wondering if there's a Siddur in there.
Oh, not today.
Okay.
Siddur today. That would have been a great guess. I'm just going to tell you guys. Shlepi has four things. Shlepi has, number one, this beautiful heart that goes to everybody that's here. Ooh, gotta get it in the screen, centered. Beautiful heart, because Shlepi has so much love for all of his friends, for all of his Hebrew school families, and he's sending out this lev full of love to all of you. Can you guys catch it? Catch it and put Shlepi's lev on your heart. Put it to your heart. There we go. That was thing one. That's for everyone. Now, this next thing is for the parents. This next thing is for the parents. Shlepi's got it in his mouth. This is what is this? Who knows?
Medal.
It's a medal, that's right. And why would Shlepi be giving it to the parents? Why would Shlepi be giving a medal to the parents right now? Should I tell you? Because all the parents are so awesome. You guys have brought your kids to Hebrew school since September. You have Zoomed them with Hebrew school since, I don't know, March 16th or something like that, right? And you deserve a huge medal. So that is for all the parents. Last but not least, Shlepi has two more things. Not one, two. This one is for all the kids. He has on his yarmulke. He's going to take off his yarmulke, his kippah for a moment, to put on his special end of the year mortar board. Can everyone say that? It's a really hard word. Mortar board. It's hard if you got some R issues, right? He's got on his end of the year graduation cap. Mazel tov, snap it up to Shlepi and to all of you for moving on up one grade. Woohoo! And last but not least, who have we forgotten? We forgot Shoshi and Lori and Jess and Jody and Mika and Danielle and Julia, and I'm probably forgetting someone. I think Sam Sheldon might be here too, right? And that is for the teachers. All the teachers should have received a special gift in the mail. I know some of it came already. The other ones, your mail might be slow. Teachers, if you got one, let me see, wave if you got your gift already. Great. Others, the mail should be coming. It is a magnet that says the following poem. It says, I will teach you in a room. I will teach you now on Zoom. I will teach you in a house. I will teach you with my mouse. I will teach you here or there. and I will teach because I care. And it looks like, I'm trying to get it on the screen. It looks like this. And I know that Danielle has hers. Nice, sweet. So that is for all the teachers. Thank you so much to all the teachers for all that you have done so far. All right, Schleppy's gonna go away. Everyone wave goodbye to Schleppy. And we now have all of our class. Whoopsies, I just blew off my glasses. I was so excited. We're gonna have all of our class presentations, starting with Nitsanim. So I'm gonna mute myself, and Shoshi, if you can unmute yourself and take it away and lead our Nitsanim presentation.
So I see some friends that weren't there last week when we talked about it, but that's okay. I can't even see who's here. I see Benji's here and Caleb, and I saw Eliana before. Eliana, is that it? Is that 3? Okay. So, Benji, I have a question for you, Benji. Could you unmute yourself? Or could you unmute her? Do you remember something special we learned this year? What special holiday we learned about that you can act out for? But don't tell us. We have to guess. Tell your mom in her ear. Tell your mom in her ear, and then you're going to act it out. Okay, guys, and we have to guess what it is. Are you shy to do it?
No.
Do you want to do it?
I'm not going to act it out, but I said it.
Which one? Want me to do it?
No.
I vote that Erica does it.
Okay.
Erica. Maybe Erica can act it out and we can guess.
Erica's doing
Yeah.
it. Someone have a
I'm
guess.
Oh, I can see it.
I'm acting that one.
All right, if you know what it is, unmute yourself and tell us what she's doing.
Huh. Oh, I think I know.
Yeah, what is it? What is it, Ruby Wolf?
Lighting a Hanukkah candle.
Yes.
You got it, Ruby. Good
Great.
job.
All right.
Okay.
You have one or two more?
Caleb's turn. Caleb, you were here last week when we talked about this. Caleb, now it's your turn to act out some holiday that we learned, a Jewish holiday. And if you want, your mom can do it if you're shy.
You whispered to me, not me whispering to you.
You
What holiday you wanna do?
whispering. You forgot.
Hold on, come here. Yeah.
Okay, we're waiting for you, Caleb. Oh, that's such a good one. I think I know what it is. Can anyone guess what that is?
Rudolph.
It looks like Amy knows. Amy's raising her hand.
Taking the lily.
Yeah, you got it. Caleb, good job. And Sarah. Okay, we have one more friend who I saw, and it's Eliana. It's Eliana's turn. What are you going to act out? Don't tell us. We have to guess. Okay?
No. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? You know what you should do?
What?
Okay, guys, she's gonna do it. No?
Oh, all right.
Oh, who can guess what holiday that's from? What do we hold the Torah for? That's a tricky one. I don't know.
All right.
It looks like Stav knows.
Simchat Torah.
Simchat Torah, nachon, you got it.
Right.
Yay,
Well
Nitzanim.
done. Well done, Nitzanim.
Thank
Yasher
you.
koach. Great job. All right, we're going to move on to Kita Gan. Kita Gan prepared an amazing video, which I'm going to share now. So everyone, pay attention to this video coming up from Kita Gan.
I do not. I can't see anything.
All right, sorry guys, hold on. Sorry friends, I'm gonna try that again. Apparently it stopped midway through. We're gonna do it again. We live and we learn, right? Let's try it one more time. Okay, share screen. Here we go. Share. You guys see it this time? I think so. All right, well done, Kita Gan. Jody, anything, Kita Gan, anything you wanted to add? Or are we good? Where's Jody? Wait, Jody, do say again?
Oh, well, I just wanted to say we had such a remarkable year and we still have class today. And I always tell there's a mitzvah that was happening from September to now, which is for parents who chose to send their kids to Hebrew school. That's a mitzvah. And for the kids, even just showing up, that's what I would say every week, even after a long day of school or even with the Zooms, the fact that you just show up, it's already the mitzvah. And then in our class, we would always have some fabulous moments. But again, I just want to keep encouraging that just showing up is enough. And I thank you for a great year. And I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Jody. Thank you, Jody. All right, next up is Kita Aleph. And Lori, if you want to unmute, and we're going to start, Lori, right, with your class's video, like with our class's slideshow.
Please.
Slideshow, great. And Lori will talk us through the slideshow momentarily.
All right. So I first want to say I'm Lori, and Kita Aleph, we had Ari, Adam, Stav, Gigi, Orly, and Sam. I think almost everyone was here right now. I just didn't see Gigi. Maybe she came since I've seen last. And just so you know, in Kita Aleph, one of the main things that we focused on this year was learning about the Torah and stories. in the book of Bereshit. So we started our year off by exploring a real Torah with Rabbi El. And we learned many stories from creation all the way through Abraham and Sarah. And when we looked at the Torah, we noticed the first letter of the Torah was a bet. And we also spent a lot of our year learning the Hebrew letters, and we were able to do the Hebrew letters in many different through different mediums, as you see in the pictures. We started with creation, and here are some of the projects we've done with that. We use Play-Doh here to recreate each day, and we worked together to create the seventh day for Shabbat. We learned the story of Adam and Eve. We thought about whether we would prefer to be in the Garden of Eden without knowledge or have knowledge but be banned from the gardens. We had many different deep conversations that went along with the stories as well. We learned the story of Noah and the ark and made our arks. And here we also had some interesting conversations about why God may have chosen to destroy the world and to save Noah and his family and the animals. So we made some cool arks. And for the story of the Tower of Babel, the challenge to work together to build a tower without communicating. So we've kind of explored each of the stories through different ways. We ended the year with Abraham and Sarah. Unfortunately, I don't have any pictures from those stories, but we talked about together why we thought Abraham was chosen to be one of the leaders of the Jewish people and what Abraham might have been like as a young child. And we now have a short video of the children in Kita Aleph, and I asked what their favorite Torah story was from the year and why.
I like it.
Hold on, we gotta start it again. I'm just gonna start it again so that we make sure we see the video nice and clearly.
Adam and Eve. I used to do things in camp usually, and now I remember it like really good, and now I like it like a lot because I can hear it again and again because we do it for camp and Hebrew school, so I like it.
Noah and the Ark is my favorite because it's really cool how she saved all the animals.
Adam and Eve, we get to see different colors in animals.
One where I like the book where with Adam and Eve because we get to see the first person of all time.
Noah and the Ark, because we got to build things on paper.
My favorite story is Noah and the Ark, and the reason I like Noah and the Ark is because it has lots of animals, and I really like animals.
All right, Yasher Koach, great job, Kita Aleph, Lori, and friends. Last but not least, we have our biggest kids. We've got Kita Bet. Jess, do you want to say anything as a word of introduction or just go right into the slideshow?
Hi, everyone. We had a really great year in Kita Bet. We also learned about Bereshit, and we took our Torah stories to the next level and thought about how we could share them with other people, what we know about them. And we also, we learned about a lot of things that you'll see in the slideshow. Kita Bet kids, if you want to say your part, you can unmute yourself. It'll say your name in the slideshow and you can say your part.
Not yet.
Okay? And otherwise I'll read it.
All right, I'm going to put the slideshow up right now.
Are those the 8-year-olds? That's me. Are those 8 or 9?
Welcome to Kita Bet.
In the first half of the year, we learned about Bereshit, which is the first book of the Torah. We learned about creation. Noah, Abraham, and Sarah, Isaac, and Rebecca, and so many other people in the Torah.
Isaac, go!
They hear you when you say that. Just
Tom, are you here? Do you want to read it? Okay. A class favorite was learning about Abraham and Sarah. Did you know that they welcomed guests by feeding them, letting them sit in the shade, and by washing their feet? We invited Kita Aleph to come visit us just like Abraham and Sarah welcomed guests with juice and cookies.
Yeah, I can still do it.
We didn't wash their feet though.
Are those the 8-year-olds now?
Joshua, do you want to read your part?
Okay. When we finished learning about brachot, we picked the story that we really wanted to teach other people about. We chose a project to complete. Some of us created posters and skits, and some of us created matching games. Our projects came out great. We also learned all about Israel this year. Mika would come into the class and lead us in games and activities so we could learn about different cities. Once we had to guess different flavors of Seif Ganiyot for Hanukkah. Too. Here's Nabam.
We learned so many Hebrew letters this year. We also learned how to read the letters with some different vowel sounds. Kita Bet loved playing games to learn Hebrew words like echad, shtayim, shalosh, hop.
We read some great books this year about Purim, Shabbat, and other holidays. We liked hearing stories. Read to us.
Ruby, you want to go?
Yeah. Even when we were home doing distance learning, we had fun in Hebrew school. On Yom HaTzmaut, we looked at a map of Israel and tried to build it out of clothing in our house.
Yay. Awesome job, Kita Bet.
All right, clap it up for Kita Bet. Great. And I know we heard a reference to Mika coming in by Leo. So just also a huge thank you to Mika, who's currently in Israel. It's 11:37 p.m. at night, and she's still here for us for our Tekes Aliyah. So thank you so much to Mika for being here. So three things to say in three little concluding pieces. I know we're going a little bit longer than I had intended, but I have a captive audience, so we're gonna keep doing what we had planned. A lot of parents have all gotten emails about Hebrew School extension, virtual extension, going on for another couple of weeks. A lot of people have expressed interest, which is great. So by this weekend, I hope to email each class with their parent, the parents of each class and the teachers to see about continuing for another 4 weeks or so. So look out for those emails, and hopefully it'll start as early as next Wednesday. That's thing one. Thing two is I want to invite Rabbi Kalmanovsky to just say a few words of welcome and
thank you. Thing one and thing two. Is this cat in the hat? I want to be thing two, so I'm very happy to be with you guys. I want to say just one word in a time that it might be a little tough sometimes around our houses these days. We don't get to go to a regular school. We don't get to come to Hebrew school, and we spend a lot of time on Zoom, and sometimes that can be difficult. But what I want to say is that it has been a blessing, a spectacular blessing to have you guys in Hebrew school this year, to have your families in the shul and to learn together. I am so impressed with all the learning that you did. It's a blessing. A blessing, it can be something that you say, but it can also be something that you feel that there's a gift in your life. A rabbi who lived almost 2,000 years ago, his name was Rabbi Meir, he said that everybody should try to say 100 blessings every day. My invitation to you guys is, as you look through your life, and even if you're stuck in the house more than you want to be, try to find 100 things to say, this is wonderful. If you can find every day 100 things to say, this is wonderful, it'll help you through some tough times. You guys are a blessing. Your families are a blessing. Rabbi Yael and your teachers, you're all blessings. And I'm so grateful, and I hope you guys learn to teach yourselves to be grateful for 100 wonderful things every day.
Thank you. We're gonna conclude our formal tekes now with the Shehechianu blessing that Cantor Natasha will lead us. If you guys found a talit wherever you are, whether it's your regular home or your temporary home, if you have a talit, or even if you have some sort of blanket or something that you can put over your kids. Usually we do this in person. We make a big sea of talitot. So we can't quite do that in quite the same way today, but let's see if we can fill as many of our little computer screens with talitot or with blankets as we can while Natasha sings us the Shehechianu.
שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה.
Amazing, beautiful, beautiful tefillah, beautiful blessings at home.